choke off. It's not a choke, I keep telling you. Or whatever it is, it's off. The trickle charge is doing its job this time, but in this heat, what's that, Harley? In this heat, flat batteries should not be a problem, should they? Well, you know, when I keep saying sometimes it's too hot for biking, is this one of them days? I had a lazy day yesterday, and the past 2 weeks the weather's been bad. Last Sunday, for example, said scattered showers, and just as I was about to get the bike out, a heavy bloody shower for 40 minutes, so I thought, sod it. And you know where I was going to go? Back to the KWVR steam railway, because guess who was there? Lovely Jenny Agata, or Agutta. No relation to Jenny a Drainpipe. I say that because Mandy McMullen said it's a gutter, not a gutter. I said it's spelled a gutter, a gutter. Yeah, she was there because she premiered that new film in Keighley last Sunday. And it's at the cinemas next weekend. So where am I going today? Well, I wasn't going to go anywhere, but I thought, not having another lazy day stuck in the backyard. Yesterday I did that after going to Aldi and Tesco. Tesco sells some good cheap white t-shirts, a £5, nice quality with a nice tight neck instead of those vest types. A £5 in 3XL, so they just about fit me. And now I've cleared all my debts, I'm spending again. I've bought some jeans in a size up on the waist, 46 waist, and I'm wearing some now. It says Bedford cords, but they're not. I thought they'd be corduroy, but they're not. They're sort of jeans but with lines on them. But these are 38 leg and they're nice and loose. Although we should all wear a leather, shouldn't we? Imagine how nasty and sweaty they get with leathers on in this weather. Must be 80 degrees. And my holiday started. Did I mention I'm on holiday again for 2 weeks? I think I booked it a week early because I normally have the traditional Blackburn Wakes weeks off. And I think they begin next Monday, but I've guessed right with the weather again, haven't I? Yes, my 2 weeks off starts here. I forgot to check my hay fever tablet, so I'm afraid I'll be snotting until it kicks in. Had a good lie-in as well, same as yesterday, after being drained of all my energies at work. I woke up yesterday at bloody 7 o'clock in the morning, managed to get back to sleep until 11 AM, and today I woke up 3 times and got back to sleep 3 times and woke up at 12:15. So I should feel refreshed, shouldn't I? And where am I going? Well, this weekend it's a Southport Airshow. My little pal from work told me, and he's gone, he's stopped over. But I said to him, you do realise the little specks on the horizon due to that crash down south years ago. You have to move further out. I said, bloody, a mile out to sea you can only see like bloody seagulls. Like that there's a plane or a seagull. And it's only really the red arrows that's worth seeing. So because I'm setting off late, I thought, call at Rivington, see if there's any interesting bikes and carry straight on to Southport. And Red Arrows are normally about 4:30, aren't they? They're for big finale. But if it's chocker, I mean, everyone that's going will be there now, won't they? Theoretically, but if the roads are bad, I'm not cooking in this weather, I'll just turn around and come home. I've seen the Red Arrows loads of times. I got a good shot years ago at Blackpool Airshow, flying right overhead in formation. They all parked up on the bloody pavement. On your right. Lovely, isn't it, this road at this time of year? You're doing all of it. You just brake, don't you, and pull into the side with no warning. See, look at the difference in colour. In winter all this is white or yellow. And now it's all lush green. Some ferns, isn't it? Yes, I'm in no rush, Albert. Especially on these bumpy roads, bloody hell. So of course, Blackpool, Southport, Morecambe Bay. God, I've got some clouds rolling in there, is that? That's not the other side of Morecambe Bay, is it? Are they clouds? They're bloody hills. Said online that they're using Blackpool Airport as a base for the Red Arrows, but there's a sort of airport thing here called Woodvale at Southport, so why aren't you using that, I wonder? I once went there to a model aircraft to proper big jets. Although they were models, but about 15 feet across. They're a proper little jet engine. Amazing how they control them. I think if I had a go, I'd crash and burn. Yes, how's that new plantation of little saplings going? They're all here, aren't they? All about 6 foot high. Another couple of years, that'll be a thick forest. They're not fir trees, though. I know what kind of trees they are. The lights. The lights. What's going on? Battery and tyre roadside services. The village stocks still there. Right, well, let's see how congested it all is. Get a room, get a room. Overtaken by a monkey bike. Well, if a deer runs out, or a fox. Fox is on the run. Yes, let's see what there is. Should I continue straight to Southport? Not paying the bloody fortune for cans of pop here. Have they opened it up again? Let's have a look. No, still a few tables there, isn't there? Well, it is well attended today. Someone said my name when I came in. I thought it might be Ian with his gold wing, who lives in my town. I've been feeling a bit flaky lately. I still feel a bit jittery. Although I've been missing meals. Just had some vitamin pills to try and perk me up. Nice, isn't it? Metallic red crest bars. Yes, original Kawasaki's. Very nice, aren't they? It's a 125 stylish little learner bike. And if it's more oomph than the YBI. BSA. Blue HIDs there again. Another BSA over there. I do, alright. Yeah, I keep seeing this chap. I think he had a 2 bikes or 2 tanks, because it's either a black tank he has on or a blue one. HID, well, it's 1,000, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just going to carry, I thought if it's too hot to stop here, I'm going to carry on. It's Southport Airshow today. But because the little bloody specks on the horizon, since that crash down south, they've been ordered to move out further to sea for safety, just in case any crash on promenade, you know what I mean? So they're so far out, I thought, is that a seagull or a plane? And on camera it's even worse. But I thought, well, red arrows started about R4, it's worth seeing them. So I might go now and watch red arrows, then come home. And get, if that bike meet at Southport's open at the carousel, I'll get a bite to eat there. Yeah, I've not been to Southport for a long time. I'm not keen on that road, it's a bit of a drudge. Actually getting through Chorley, it's miles and miles and miles, and then by the time you get to that bypass you're nearly there. But yeah, yeah. It's always nice to see a few old classic bikes. A mate just bought a little BSA 350, a B31. So there's another BSA there. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've got 2 weeks off now. I always pick a couple of nice weeks to have holidays in. It's my seaweed. I've got some seaweed in the backyard, and if I feel it and it's dry, it means it's sunny. I'll just get this BSA on film. B-reg, what's that? 63, 64. I forgot what the doings is now. 64 A, B, C, I don't know. It's a twin, isn't it? It's a twin. It's a 2-into-1 exhaust. I prefer twin exhausts. Yeah, I think I'll go to Southport and see if oh yeah, 180. Yeah, there will be. I think that'll be alright this year though. Because I've got that little YBR to go to work on, I do a lot less miles now, so that means me tyres on this will last a lot longer. Huh? Have a what? No, I still have it, because it's my work commuter. Instead of getting this out every morning, struggling with weight, it's better to have a little bike to throw about. It's only 7 miles to work, so why go on a big bike? Only downside is I can't go up motorway because they'll only do 40 to 50 mile an hour top speed, but you just have to set off 5 minutes earlier. I'll have to reverse out here. Right, we'll see what Southport Airshow's like. If road's packed, I'll just turn round and come back here, because that road, like I said, I don't like that road. £6,045 for a 20-year-old bike. Oh yeah, it's a down-tuned Fireblade engine apparently. Let me get out there. Yeah, I'll go there. Yeah, I don't want to just run over anyone's toes. See you again. It's full of bloody monkey bikes. No belly pan to worry about getting scraped. Yeah, as far as bike meets, if that carousel bike meet is still on, well it will be, but you can't cancel that just because of the Airshow, can you? That's what I mean. See, he's got a model jet. It's a coincidence, just talking about them. Woodvale, Southport, model Airshow. How can you fly that round here though? Well, I've got a rapid blink. That usually means it's pinged out. Don't say the bloody bulb's gone. That's all we need. I'll stop and check if there's somewhere safe to do so. Actually banging down bloody potholes, isn't it? I do have an indicator, sort of, with that little LED. So I won't have to go home, I don't think. What a pain. They should have them in their bike shop though, shouldn't they? Standard equipment, I think. It's normal indicator bulbs. The people paddling in that water on these paddle boards. Thank you, Albert. I do have an old indicator at home. I wonder if there's a bulb still in it. Always stuck up on spare bulbs with all the bloody potholes around these parts, or even countrywide. You need to have a few spares, don't you? Hello? Yeah, ice cream shop doing a roaring trade on a day like this. Oh well, that's not all beer and wine then. Have you been to Southport Airshow? Southport Airshow. It's on today, you know the airport. Yeah. It's on today, isn't it?
Yeah, we're nearly finished now.
Well, I'm going to say Red Arrows normally start at 4, so I thought the only ones worth seeing, they're so far away, they're like bloody seagulls, but Red Arrows, you can actually see them, can't you? I just wondered if it's all fenced off and they're charging money again. Can you get to Carousel by meets? Is that all fenced off? Bloody hell. Yeah, there's a jetty where boats go down. Yeah, I went there last time. Right. Won't get near the carousel, he said. Well, how can he block that off? We shall see, won't we? Digging a bloody road up about known. Four-way control, you know. Nobody working in this weather though, is there? Come on, come on. I think I've got the times right. Red Arrows normally are at 4 or half 4. And the show often ends at 5, where it has done last time as I've been. I know the way to avoid this, cobblers. There's only one road out. Unlike Blackpool, there's no motorway access to Southport unless you go Wigan way, Liverpool way. Someone's got fed up of waiting. It's a bike, not a bus. Oh, here we are. Can you see? Red arrows, 3. Now on camera they look like little specks on the horizon. Yeah, we need to pull over, don't we? Let's check we're still filming. Yep. Alright, 4 o'clock. But like I said on this camera, there's wide angle just makes them look like little specks on the horizon. Good place to be though, isn't it, down here, because this is where they turn round after doing all the manoeuvres. Can you see how they like little seagulls? They say that a lot of jet pilots are keen bikers because of the similarity. Similarity, a lot slower, of course, but should I go a bit further up? So the first roundabouts there. What they're drawing in the smoke. I love art again. The sun's going to be in the lens, isn't it? It's just a heart with the arrow through it. I'm coming this way. Smoke on, smoke off. I'm going to have to buy a good video camera with a proper zoom function. I remember that old crappy Samsung High 8 I got worth 350 quid in 1995, I think it was. They should load them up with a few bombs, shouldn't they? And just bomb the deserted part of the beach. Red sparrows. It's a funny tide here, very rarely comes in. It must come in sometimes due to all this dead seaweed and branches. Is it picking any jet engine noise up? Maybe just a little bit. Is this a new routine, I wonder? They do the near miss fly pass and the red, white and blue and the love art with an arrow through it. Lasts about half an hour. Blackpool Airport, sunny over there. I think they go back, refuel and do another half hour. Where are you going? Where are you going? See a different formation. Oh, that's the spiral. Clever, isn't it? It's like a giant stripy stick of rock. Smoke disperses quickly, doesn't it? Where's that couple gone on there, but they've missed the show, unless they're not bothered. They'll have a good view from the pier, won't they? And then what's the choice to go on the pier? Can you see Blackpool Tower? It's behind them clouds. He's not stopped to let little lad watch him. Maybe not everyone's as thrilled. You think a little lad would be though, wouldn't you? Hey, look at him, Daddy. Is that spreading formation? Amazing, isn't the power from them? The Hawk jets, aren't they? And in fact in Clitheroe, Frank Whittle did lots of his early tests on the jet engines in a workshop. They used to have a jet engine in the reception at Ultraframe where I used to work, but they got shut of it for some peculiar reason. On this site in 1940 something, Frank Whittle experimented with early prototypes of his jet engine. You don't say that the British government wasn't very interested, and therefore the Yanks took him up on his offer. Although Germany had jet engines, didn't they? And one of their fighters in the late war. Oh, that's a near miss. Another near miss. Are you going left or am I going right? Am I going left? Blue leader. Yeah, a flock of seagulls there. And if there was a collision, would they get sucked into the jets? Would they stall the engines? Upside down, that front one. Bloody hell. Would be a white knuckle ride, that, wouldn't it? There's a room for two in them. I used to do plane trips from Blackpool Airport round the tower and back. And 100 years ago, a biplane from the beach once ran the tower and back. But imagine landing on the beach. Must have been huge soft tyres, otherwise they'd bury themselves in the sand, wouldn't they? Quarter past. We're either halfway through or just about to finish, I forgot how long it lasts. Passenger jets above. If we're able to spot them, would the pilot mention it? If you look down below, we are just going over Southport, where the red arrows are displaying today. Hey, I missed a mile bit. Oh, there's a love light. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, where's the arrow? Quick before it disperses. Who's doing the arrow, me, or is it you? Upside down again. I should give him a wave. Very close, I could nearly see the pilot. Don't want to distract him though. See the heart's dispersed. I'll probably do another one to finish. That's a seagull. Another sprayed. Too late to do an arrow, Albert. Where are you going? Where are you going? Who forgot to do the arrow? Was it you, Blue Lady? Yes, Daddy. He's going to do another one. The arrow through the love heart. Yes, I know. Is that it? 20 minutes. Not it, not it. He didn't do the arrow through the love heart then. Try not to lots. Oh well. See, they're all heading off now. You're going to get stuck in traffic anyway, aren't you? Oh, there's a nice low bit. Come on, come on. Now then, can we get to the carousel? Bleeper, and he didn't see that silly sob with the dog. Dog owner's fire, Gafter's brushes. Nice resort, isn't it, Southport? Boating lakes, particularly nice. Wouldn't mind going on the little chug-chug boats rather than that bloody. I won't go on that jet boat again. When me and Derek went on, when you get on, they tell you this is a white knuckle ride. I'll be doing very sharp turns to the left and the right. I thought, well, why? Just blast up and down, Albert. You didn't have a bloody. What point you're throwing up? No restrictions so far, is there? What's that bloke on about? You won't get on carousel, eee. Don't need the bog, not yet. Should have something to eat from that big chip shop. That little fella from work, I said, how are you getting the train? You have to change at Wigan. He said, I might get bus. I said, bus? Bloody hell, from Preston. Quick look round the banks, and I'll have a look round the motorboats and see if the jet boat's running. Nice, isn't it? 650 twin. Another old Yamaha XS. 6.50. A rune. Oh, I'm glad I caught the red arrows, but like I said, this camera's got its limitations. Is there a singer on? Keep hold of that rail. A chap doing Elvis stuff and 60s hits. Quite a good singer as well. I could have a karaoke thing on. Well, I say karaoke, he's a proper professional artist. Cold beer served here. Where's that jet boat? There it is, just about to set off. It wouldn't let me film. So now, can you leave your helmet on jetty? Where's he gone? Oh, no. It actually gets under that pier and then opens up the throttle. It says jet boat, it must be just like a giant jet ski that just scoops water in and then blasts it out. Not propeller driven, I don't think. Go on, Albert, open it up. Doesn't look that fast. It probably isn't, probably about 50 or 60 mile an hour. It just feels fast because you're on water. Boating, self-drive, 20 minutes, £20. Jet boat ride, £10. £8 for kids. Lake cruise, £5, kids £4. Then motorboats will fit 4 adults, 2 children, or 4 children. Hang on, 4 adults or 2 adults and 4 children. So you pay £20 and you fit lots of people in 20 minutes. I suppose 20 minutes will seem quite a long time, won't it, if you're putting around. Well, lake cruise is what me, Ian and Mandy went on. Sorry, just going to film the choo-choo. Nice, isn't it? Nice blue water.
on now, mate.
Doesn't look very severe, does it, on left and right turns, but it is. Let's hold on for grim death. It's the same driver. Not many people going on the Marine Lake cruise, are they? Little putt-putts. And the facilities to speed up the film last time, so it looked like we were going pretty fast. Oh, very good. Nice memories. So, if we got this weather all week, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Should I try and find that shop? I'll have a sit down, knock this camera off. Drink my can of lemonade, which is probably warm by now. And then try and find that shop, just to get a picture. It's not unusual. A prawn and a seagull. Ooh. Yeah, I had prawns with a baked spud last night. More bikes there. Let's have a look through them. No classic British though. Tracy. Kilo. Tronic. Another XJR. It's our custom paint job. Nice, isn't it? Metallic pale blue with a white stripe. Royal Enfield Himalayan. As that bike slipped, that bicycle on the pole. Is it meant to be that angle? Personalised plate for me there. Steve. Anyway to sit down. I'll knock this off for now. Well, this is the Wayfarers Arcade, but it's mostly closed down. All the units are shut, including the guitar shop. Nice, isn't it though? A bit of old Victorian original woodwork. Not an antique shop. Guess what I've lost? Sorry, are you closing? I was going to say, I last came here about 6 years ago and there was either a record shop or a guitar shop with a giant guitar in the window, but lots of units have closed down, haven't they?
Yeah, we lost a lot of cheap COVID.
Oh dear. Right, thank you. Yeah, I lost a lot of business during COVID, sadly. Yeah, I've lost my neckerchief. And it was this road here I went up, so I'll have to retrace my steps. By appointment to the gentry. Walk-ins welcome, yeah, I could do with an haircut, pity it's shut. Hot towel shaves. Get to the barber shop and get that haircut off your head. Diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo. That chap said it's next to the HBC, so he was right. Thank you very much for the information. Look at that stonework. Preston Bank. I'll knock this off. What's in here? Gift Delight. Nice, isn't it? Little motorbike skeleton on a bog. Ron, you alright? Yeah, don't knock too hard though, she nearly blew engine up. You alright? Alright, mate. Yeah, sure, yeah. Give the light just a little twist, not too much. What about, did you hear the novelty horn? Press one of them buttons.
What's that?
It's a novelty horn.
Is it here, look? Here, press them buttons. Press them buttons. Press it.
Just press one or press all six if you like. That's a donkey. I might need them. There's roadworks down there, there'll be a queue about 10 mile long.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
There's no alternative route, but on a bike I'll go straight down the middle of them.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely, mate.
Alright. That's a silly one, isn't it? A donkey. Why have a donkey on a bike? Yes, amuses kids of all ages. Yeah, going to be a bit drafty with no neckerchief. It's me buff. £12 that cost, but like I said, I do have a spur. Imagine losing me buff. Let's get home. What time is it? 5:15. Well, I think a lot of the traffic might have gone. It's been for the Airshow, so we might be lucky. Come on, come on. I'm going to get a meal, but I've got some pies to eat up in the fridge at home. Hollands, cheese and onion with gravy. If I have anything at all, I might just starve. I might just brew and biscuits. I wonder if it's been free this year and no, what do you call it? No fencing off and then charging people a tenner to get on the seafront. You might just say, well, Blackpool do it free, you know, why are we charging? You're right, let's not charge this year. Yeah, on a sunny day, British resorts are best, aren't they? But it's just the weather. Might be in for a heat wave now, so they'll do very well, won't they? But when it's raining and all the kids are miserable, not much fun for anyone. All that indicator is just a bulb and not anything seriously faulty. Find out, won't we, when we get home. 21 watts. Can't remember if I've got any spurs or not. We should all keep spare, at least one set of spare bulbs, shouldn't we? It's daft not to. Yes, it looks like they've evened out the bumps. That's good news, isn't it? It was terrible before. It's all due to being built on sand, I expect. Have they put some kind of aggregate there to stabilise the surface before they re-tarmacked it, or have they just bloody dolloped it on the top with extra bits here and there? See, that's where I've stopped in previous years, where them bikes are. That big expanse to watch the red sparrows. I was only a little bit further down, I only stopped because I saw them arrive. think I'll go Preston way instead of that bloody Chorley Road way. Ran all the roundabouts, but at least you're in Preston in no time at all. Blackpool Town, you see? Blackpool Town. Don't forget you can't walk because there's an estuary. We used to do that when we were kids. Highly dangerous. Put your hand out of the window, let the wind blow on it, and then act like an aeroplane. Tip it up to go up, down to go down. And my granddad said, you shouldn't do that. You might get your hand fast in a road sign or something to end up road. And you were right, because there were some bloody bushes hanging over me. Hand got lashed with a bush, it was bleeding. Look at this, so the old queuing up for miles. Be careful of people pulling out if they're fed up and they decide to do a U-turn. For leaving a gap out of it. I bet all the road will be like this as well. Pain. This can't be cut of the road works unless I bet it is, like I said to that lad, queuing up for 10 bloody miles. Was it worth it for the Airshow, all this congestion on my own? Imagine resurfacing the bloody road in the middle of summer though, what a pain. Oh, I could stay on the chevrons where you going all of it turning. There's no alternative route, is there, like I said, unless I did go to Liverpool. See, somebody you won't like a bike missing the cues. Now they toot the horn or shout something. It's just that junction, isn't it? That's what holding everybody up. So watch for things turning out of these bloody garden centres on the left. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's that Himalayan that was at the bike meet. There's noise indicators on. Loud exhaust in it on that interceptor, Himalayan. Bloody hell. Queuing for miles. Well, I just pull over, as Beans on Tour says. Pulled over to change the battery and noticed a bloody bugsplat. Did I pick it up in Rivington? And therefore, has it obscured the red sparrows? We shall see when I get home. And always check for bug splats. It looks like the wing is sort of in the viewfinder. It's a little midget type rather than a big bug. Well, if it's obscured everything for the past 2 hours. Yeah, this needs repainting. I'm sure this is that junction what Alan went through. You see traffic approaching from the left. Spice Lounge, yeah, I'm tempted to order a curry, but I will resist the temptation. I think I'll have a cold beer and a cigar and relax in my deck chair till the feeling comes back on my backside. Actually, it's not too bad. Not as far as I thought to Southport. Roughly the same as Blackpool. About 30 miles from here. Oh, yeah. That's the Ribble Valley. Nice view on a clear day down that valley. Another silly sod. Looks like his girlfriend's driving and he's waving his hands out the window, then put his hand in front of her face. It's a country full of knobs, isn't it? Let's have it wake up. Ah, Ginger. Ginger, you too warm? Ah, little baby. Little old man, aren't you? Come on, Fleego. Doesn't look any better in here, so I took all them leather jackets down. And put keys there instead. Yeah, won't see any of them today, would we? Vulcan bomber. That's meant to be a Titanic window. Anyway, relax in the backyard. Thank you for watching. Glad we got the red arrows just in time. Bye for now. Well, it turns out the bulb was alright. I had a spare one, but that's the old one. Nothing wrong with it, and it turns out that little bloody connector had failed. The threads, these little tiny ones, the threads can just strip and they don't grip, so they've popped out. And what that is, it's not the original connector because of those fancy LEDs on the bar. Little spindly wires are being soldered to the standard ones. Anyway, I put the heavy duty one on, but still them little wires are all exposed. I shouldn't really need to go into that back end, but what I've done with some black plastic sheeting, sticky back plastic roll, just put pieces of black and then pushed it in, cleaned it. Normally there's a little hook to hook all that together. And even a plastic sleeve. Yeah, that's a rear light. So I'll try and wrap it in a piece of black plastic. I used to have some wired insulation tape, not using duct tape because it goes all gungy. Anyway, it's sorted now, it's working. So it wasn't the bulb, it was the connector. There's even an earth there. And a little spindly wire.